Good evening and welcome to Sports of the Day. I'm Joe Bush, and today I have Madden 2002 starting up a new season with a created team. And the created teams in Madden 2002 are kind of weird because it doesn't actually create the roster for you, it just takes the roster of another team, so in effect you're basically moving a team. I chose the New York Giants because I randomly selected that, and I also randomly selected their name. They are the Los Angeles Life for some reason. I don't know why. But that's the first word the word generator came with. And I started this drive off pretty well, running the ball. We got Tiki Barber. He's great in this game. They were just coming off a Super Bowl appearance, so this team, like the Giants, are really good. I chose kind of a bad team to do a season with because I'll probably win a lot of games. And then here, I'm just beasting with the wheel routes here. I find Ron Dane for the touchdown. That's his first touchdown of the season, and undoubtedly there will be many more. The Broncos, however, they got the ball back, and this is in Denver. They got the ball back, and the blitz really was just hurting them this whole game. They throw for it on third down, don't get it, they punt, then I get the ball back, and really this game was just a kind of a collection of punts. There was a lot of punting back and forth, because when I got the ball, I really couldn't get much done either. And Tiki got chopped up behind the line there. Chopped up's not a term anybody uses. And I really couldn't. Well, I found a tumor there actually for the first down. Then I'm dropping back, and I find Barber again. Just the wheel routes and finding the short little passes to the running backs were actually doing me pretty well. On third down, I got sacked, and I had to kick a field goal there. Not a terrible way to start the game out, though. A 10-0 lead in the first game in this franchise's history. 48 yards, not bad. I don't know who that kicker is. Got the ball back eventually again in the second quarter. Went for the end zone. I almost had it, but he just didn't get to the ball. It wasn't even broken up. He just didn't get it in his hands. His second field goal by Holmes was a wide right, unfortunately. I think that may have been short, too. I couldn't really tell. Then right here before the half, I'm not really showing you the Broncos because I was basically getting them to third and out a lot. I get sacked on the 10 seconds left, and I just let the clock run out. We go to halftime pretty well off. 10-0 lead. Not bad at all. The Broncos would get the ball back in the third quarter to start the second half off. TD just couldn't get anywhere. Greasy wasn't doing all that well. Jason Sehorn was making plays this whole game. It was really impressive. They had to punt, and I got the ball back. Of course, they pinned me down here within the 5-yard line, which is a pretty damn good punt. My running game I thought would work pretty well against this, but I kept going to my fullback. Kamela, I think is his name. Komela or Kamela, I don't really know how to pronounce his last name. Haven't really heard of him, probably because he's not all that good, but I kept going to him. He was on third down. He doesn't get it. So I had to punt. Kamela just wasn't the guy. I actually considered putting in Ron Dane at the fullback, and I might do that for the next video because Kamela was just not getting me anything. Greasy was avoiding pressure, finds Clark there for the first down, not bad. And he's, the pass rush is getting to him, but he finds Ed McCaffrey for the first down again, not bad. We go to the fourth quarter, and I'm still up 10-0. So the Broncos, they got to make a comeback here, and they actually do. Jason Sehorn made the stop there. Again, Sehorn just making plays today. And then they get the field goal. So it's 10-3. I'm not too worried, though, because I got Tiki Barber, and I can run the clock out fairly easily. I think. I find him, again, here. He does not get the first down, though, because he gets stopped right before the line. So I think I'll give it to my fullback, and he just kind of... I couldn't get past my offensive lineman there. So I got to punt again. Now this was a bad punt because he got the return off, and I mean basically all of the mistakes here were mine. I dove at him at the ankles, didn't get him, and the first one I was just trying to get him. Not too much of an issue though, because Greasy got sacked on consecutive plays. You would think not an issue, and then 3rd and 19 he just miraculously finds Ed McCaffrey, and McCaffrey again making plays, and they score, so they tie the game up. However, it was reviewed because as you look at the play over here, there was a question of whether or not McCaffrey stepped out of bounds. Can't really tell from this angle. However, they would go to the booth. Interesting thing Madden 2002 does do is it does have booth reviews, and I believe you can call challenges as well. I don't even remember that being in Madden 2003. They may have actually taken it out. I couldn't remember being able to do it. He does step out of bounds also, by the way. So they give the ball to Terrell Davis, and he goes nowhere. Greasy tries to throw to the end zone, and Rod Smith drops the pass, and then on 3rd and 8, I think I've got him. I've got him on 3rd down. Granted, 3rd down has not stopped them before, and they've converted on the last 2 3rd downs, and he goes to the end zone. I think they've done it again. However, Rod Smith was out of bounds when he made that catch. However, they get a 4th down, so they get another chance. I think maybe I won't blow it this time. So what do? They go to Greasy, the quarterback. He's not Elway. He gets sacked. So I think I've won. I'm like, great job, me. I'm patting myself on the back. I just got to run the clock out now, and I got Tiki Barber to do it with. Granted, I have already said that I'm going to run the clock out with Tiki Barber, and look where it got me, right here. However, there's less time on the clock. They call another timeout after that, and I give it to Comella again, who, you know, to his credit, breaks the tackle, and then goes down. So what did I do? Well, I essentially burned like 15 seconds off the clock. Then I punt again. It is not even a great punt. So Denver again getting another chance. And again, another pretty terrible punt return coverage here. Short's trying to get around, and I actually sack him. Didn't even really try. There's no animation on it. I just kind of brought him down. Another play. Greasy almost sacked again, then fires to Kennison, who gets the 1st down. On 3rd and 17, they spike it, and then here they go again to the end zone, and Smith nearly drops it. He beats Seahorn there, and it's a tie game, 10-10. Here on the kickoff, I really actually get a pretty decent return. I get almost up to the 35. From there, I really can't make anything happen. I get sacked, and then with 8 seconds left, I'm just kind of trying to chuck it as far as I can. I find Hillard, and he makes a pretty decent catch. Gets tackled at the 25, and we go to overtime. At the end of the 4th quarter, we're tied at 10. Denver would win the toss, and they would elect to receive, as you do in 2001. There was no rule about field goals or anything. The first person to score does end up winning. Greasy would find him. No, he wouldn't. He would drop it. Greasy, again, trying to make anything happen. McCaffrey's just making great plays. It's really McCaffrey and Seahorn here, just making all the best plays for these two teams. Then on 3rd down, perhaps the most important play in the franchise history, with a fumble there by Greasy. So I got a short field, and I just got to score. So I try to throw a pass here, and it just ends up going out of the back of the end zone. I keep overthrowing the ball. I try another short one to Barber here on the screen. He ends up catching it, which actually was a worse decision because it lost us yardage. And here's the field goal. Well, I mean, doesn't seem like it's out of his range, but as it turns out, yeah, it definitely was. So the Broncos get the ball back. Now here I'm just trying to blitz the Broncos and just see if I can get Greasy out of his rhythm. I mean, he's been making plays. McCaffrey makes a great catch there. And really, right now, it's looking like they're going to go down and score. Seahorn makes another great play. And on 3rd and 2, this is really the key play for the Broncos here. They got to get a 1st down. Greasy finds an open man who drops it, and it's McCaffrey. So they're going to punt, and 57 seconds left. I'm just trying not to end this game off with a tie. I actually thought they were going to kick the field goal. I'm just thinking, please don't let this season begin with a tie, and they fake it. Now the reason I'm recording this in post is because I didn't get any of the audio that I actually recorded at the time of filming. But I was laughing my ass off, and I had to pause the game because Madden faked me out and went with the fake. I've never seen the AI go for the fake punt in any Madden game. I'm in the hurry-up offense here, and I'm just trying to get anything done. I miraculously find Amani Toomer here for the 1st down. And here I'm going to Campbell at the sideline. I wanted him to go out of bounds, but I just threw it to him too early. So in lieu of spiking the ball, I just kind of chuck it towards the end zone, and that actually stops the clock. Everything works out well. So here's the field goal, the last play of the game. In overtime, if I miss this, we end up with a 10-10 tie to begin the series, or to begin the season and the series and the franchise in Los Angeles. But the kick is good. So the end of the game, I do win that 13-10 is a crazy way to start out this series and this franchise. So stay tuned. Next week I'll be doing more of this franchise with the Los Angeles Life. I'll have a home game, and we'll see some more of Madden 2002.